Spiral Silence Theory by Sarah Harold. Hi, I found this theory really interesting in the way that people can hide their views due to social pressures and the threat of alienation. I thought that the theory might be weak when it comes to a person's strong opinions on a certain matter. This is Elizabeth Noel Newman. She is known as the creator of the Spiral Silence Theory. She was a German political scientist born December 19th, 1916 in Germany. She died March 25th of 2010. She indirectly explains through the theory the Jewish status in World War II under Nazi control. Adolf Hitler dominated the whole society, and the minority of Jews became silent due to the fear of isolation or separation. The summary of the theory is that the theory suggests that the people who believed that they hold a minority viewpoint on a public issue will remain in the background, where their communication will be restrained. Those who believe that they hold a majority viewpoint will be more encouraged to speak. An example of this is my friends and I had decided to go see a movie together. I wanted to see a horror film, but the majority of my friends wanted to see a romance film. I decided I didn't want them to think that I was weird, so I just went along with what they wanted to see. The approaches to the theory are ontology. The theory thinks that the views and opinions of the dependent on the majority of the group's opinions. Epistemology. There is truth in the research. People will be silent with their opinions when the majority contradicts theirs. Axionology. The spiral science theory's testing is not biased. There is no reason for the researcher to be. My evaluation of the theory is that its strengths are that it can be tested and evaluated fairly and accurately, but people with strong beliefs are not likely to bend their beliefs because the majority of the people do not agree with them. These people are defined as hardcore, which is a group or groups of people who are willing to speak out at all costs. The current status of the theory. The theory's criticism is that it wasn't tested accurate enough, and that the theory may not work on people with hardcore beliefs and values. But there are lasting effects. Media is highly relied on in our society and will continue to generate new subjects and topics for people to discuss. Theorists don't see the main ideas of the theory dissolving anytime soon. How I think the theory could be improved on is with more testing, specifically in the situation where there are hardcore opinions and neither opinion gets swayed because of it. My conclusion is that the spiral of silence theory is a great theory for understanding how and when the majority of a group feels a certain way. It makes it hard for the person with opposing views to speak up. It is one of only a few theories that focus on public opinion in communication. Majority of opinions can be swayed or changed through the spiral, but there is an occasional few opinions that are hardcore and will not change their opinions no matter what.